So this is my Radical Red 4.0 Elite Four run with my mono bug type team. So Lorelei was a pretty tough battle because the weather is just annoying. So first thing I did was take the Mega off Centiskorch and give it Rocky Helmet. So it's basically just a glorified sack to weaken Politoed. So my Choice Specs Galvantula can kill it with the Volt Switch. So Ledian is max special D to take in the Scald. And then now I use a Specs Galvantula Thunder to kill one-hit KO the Politoed and get up a free victory dance with the Ledian because I know Walking Wake was going for the Protect. So I want to get damage off this bundle because I know it has the Focus Sash. So Drain Punch it, get some health back, and that allows me to live a Hydro Pump. And Kleavor has the Focus Sash to live a Hydro Pump because I know anything on this water team will one-hit KO the Kleavor, so Focus Sash was needed. Use that priority Accelerock to take out the bundle, and then I think I just go for max damage here on the Wake. Even though I know Hurricane will kill me, just want to get as much damage as I can off of it as possible. So now I got Kleavor, and I bring in the Lokix, so I got the double priority, and I just want to weaken that Kyogre as much as possible because I know that Water Spout is a really freaking powerful move. So trying to weaken it as much as possible. Lokix survives, which is nice. So I'm able to get off a priority Sucker Punch to kill something. And I just go for an Air Sash with the Vespiquen, who somehow survives a Kyogre Thunder, which is crazy. And Vespiquen was pretty terrible for the overall run, but was just amazing for these Elite Four battles, which I did not see coming. So Lokix dies to the Swampert. I Destiny Bond it with Vespiquen, but it's smart enough not to attack me. So I get the Choice Specs, Giga Drain, almost kill it, go down to the Earthquake, but Vespiquen has a little HP left and Air Slashes for the win. So now I am facing Bruno, and this bug team had a little bit of trouble, had to reset a bunch just to take on the Zacian, but overall it wasn't that bad. So Taunt is coming, use the Thunder, get a lucky Paralyze, go for it again just to try to get the kill, get an even luckier Paralyze on the Como, which is amazing. And right now I'm just thinking, oh, I want to get webs up right now while I can, but the Taunt is still active, so I switch out into Vespiquen, and I'm thinking maybe he will go for a fighting type attack and I can get some Rocky Helmet damage, but it fully paralyzes, so that's okay. Switch right back in while it lowers its health with Klingorious Soul. Get off of webs. It goes for a second Klingorious Soul for some reason, which is dumb. So I am able to Volt Switch and get the kill. So I have one Pokemon dead, one paralyzed, and webs up. Switching the Vespiquen, this time I had to reset a bunch. I kept trying to Destiny Bomb the Zacian, but it wasn't working, so I ended up resorting to go into Mega Senti to get off a Will-O-Wisp to burn it. Because every time I would try to Destiny Bomb with Vespiquen, it would just Swords Dance again. So I get the Rocky Helmet chip with these two attacks and the burn chip, so this is a good start to weakening Zacian. And I think I just go to Galvantula, who should be faster because of the sticky webs. So Thunder is enough to take it out. And now I am thinking I can also weaken the Valiant because I have the Focus Sash. It doesn't even bring me to the Sash, it's okay. And Thunder does a lot of damage. Compound Dice Thunder is just a great combo for Galvantula. It was an amazing run throughout the entire game. Had it from the very first gym. Such a strong Pokemon. The first impression can't take it out, sadly. But Mach Punch is able to pick it off now. And so from here, I just am able to do some Victory Dance. Victory Dance up, survive one Wicked Blow, regain most of my health with the Drain Punch, and just rinse and repeat. So the rest of Bruno's team pretty much just gets Drain Punch to death because Ledian with Victory Dance is super freaking strong. It is, yeah, the MVP of the Elite Four battles for sure. Now it is time to face Agatha, and this was probably the easiest of the Elite Four. Get off the sticky web because I know I'm faster than the Zoroark. It wasted a turn with Taunt. Volt Switch out of there. Go into Mega Centiskorch, who was really, really good, just overall for this whole playthrough. Kill it with Leech Life. It absorbed the fire attack originally, so Centiskorch is immune to fire with Flash Fire, and then Mega Centiskorch is immune to rocks with the Mountaineer ability, which is really, really cool. So no rock attacks or stealth rocks can damage it. I just continuously Fire Lash this Marshadow because it's going for the bulk ups, and I can just keep lowering its defense with Fire Lash, which is a really cool move. I wish more Pokemon got it. I think Rapidash and only Centiskorch have it. Maybe that Anteater one. So Mega Gengar takes me out, but that's okay because I know it's really frail, and a Banded Sucker Punch is an easy KO. And since I am banded, I stay in here just to get as much damage on the Flutter Mane as possible because I don't want anything to take a Moonblast, really. So it does that, and then I switch into the Kleavor, and I go for the Stone Axe because I know I could live one hit. It switches into the Goldango, but at least I got some free rocks up. I don't want anything to take and make it rain because I think everything else is more useful. So I think I just sack the Kleavor here. And overall, Kleavor was just such a fun mon. The Stone Axe is just boosted from the sharpness, and it sets rocks, which is really cool. So Galvantula gets a lucky paralyze, and it activated the paralyze, so it didn't even get to weaken me, which is really nice. So I have the Focus Sash here, so I know I could live a single attack. So I just go for max damage with the Thunder. And I think I'm going to get the kill here, but I forget about Ice Shard. So then I switch into Ledian, Mach Punch gets the kill, and then now I just got to take out the Flutter Mane. So I try to get as much damage as I can. The Ice Punch doesn't even get a chance. So now it's up to Vespiquen, who is physically defensive and does barely any damage to Air Rush, but he lives the Mystical Fire. So crazy how he lived that. Lived with 7 HP, I think. Super, super lucky, but Vespiquen, terrible during the playthrough, awesome versus Elite Four. So now I'm facing Lance, and this battle was, once you get rid of Dialga, super easy, basically. So I know the taunt is coming. Just get the Volt Switch off. Switch into Ledian to get the Mach Punch for the kill. So a good start, basically. None of my guys took any damage. He doesn't have rocks up, which is amazing for this team especially. So switch into my Rocky Helmet user, who just gets some chip on Dragonite. So Vespiquen died, but took out over half of Dragonite's health with it, which is great. So I go for the Stone Axe here, just because I know it would kill the Dragonite. And it switches in, but I get the rocks up, so that's okay. I know the Flash Cannon's coming because it was a rock type, so I just start Fire Lashing with the Mega Centiskorch so I can weaken that defense to hopefully make it easier for whoever comes in next. So yeah, Ledian's in next, and this part I had to get a little cheeky and do a couple resets. So I would Victory Dance when it would rest or sleep talk and not attack me, and then I basically Victory Dance, save. If it Roar timed me out, reload it. Victory Dance again, depending on what it was doing. So this time it Flash Cannoned me. Awesome. So I got +2 Victory Dance, but I know if I go for the third, it's going to Roar time me out. So I just kill it with the Drain Punch, and +2 Victory Dance is apparently enough to just sweep the rest of this team because Double Iron Bash almost takes me out, but I live. I'm able to Drain Punch a little bit of health back, and then the rest of this team is flying or dragon types. So +2 speed is all you need, I guess, for Ledian, and I just Ice Punch the rest of his team to death, which is super, super cool. So Ledian was not that great in the normal playthrough, but in this Elite Four matches, like, Victory Dance is so useful, and Ledian is so good. Now it is time to face the champion. So this was a pretty easy match. I basically just had to take out Yveltal, and once that freaking monster was done, cake. So I start with the Kleavor to bait out a fighting type attack, switch into Vespiquen, so Rocky Helmet gets some chip damage, and now I Destiny Bomb the Yveltal, and this dummy just killed me. So now the biggest threat in the entire game, probably for this team, is done. That Oblivion Wing did not want to mess with it. So I go into my Galvantula, get off my Sticky Web, so now I know speed will not be a problem for this match. It takes me out with Hidden Power, don't know what it was, doesn't really matter. And Lokix comes in to get off a triple axle. So I am Focus Sashed here, switched out from the Choice Band just because I knew I needed to take out this Dragon type. So Focus Sash was super needed for Lokix. U-turn out because I'm faster thanks to the webs. Switch in to absorb the Flamethrower, and Mega Centiskorch, awesome. Dodges the Flamethrower and then dodges the freaking rock type attack. So just a great combo of abilities for this Mega. And I Fire Lash to weaken its defense. So now Lokix could come in and Sucker Punch it to death. So that was just great gameplay there. And I go for another Sucker Punch here just to get as much damage on the Metagross as I can. Switch into Kleavor, who is faster, thankfully. Get a little more chip on the Metagross. Dies to Meteor Mash, but no problem because now I have the beast. Ledian comes in and it tries to copy me before I got my boost up like a dummy. So I get up, I think 3 victory dances here, live all these ice punches, and then I just go for a drain punch myself. So yeah, overall, Ledian is the superior bug fighting type. Pheromosa and Buzzwole are honestly not that good. I used them in the post game, and Ledian is better than both. Ledian is amazing, the ultimate Radical Red boosted Mon from trash to cash. Just so fun. One of my favorite designs, and I'm so glad they made it good finally.